Good evening. Welcome to the Board of Commissioners business meeting for May 24th, 2021. With that, welcome everybody, and if we would all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag
of the
United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Next on the agenda is the roll call. Deanna?
Ms. McNaney, President.
Here.
Denise Hall, Vice President.
Here.
Martha Similaro, Commissioner.
Here.
Catherine Carter, Commissioner.
Here.
Ruth Damsker, Commissioner.
Here.
Sandra Zadell, Township Manager.
Here.
Megan Weaver, Assistant Township Manager.
Here.
Lauren Gallagher, Township Solicitor.
Here.
Isaac Kessler, Township Engineer.
Here.
David Duffy, Chief of Police.
Here.
David Burrell, Finance Director.
Here.
Van Rieker, Zoning Officer.
Here.
Thank you, Deanna. Gang's all here. Next on the agenda is item number 5. I'm sorry, item number 4. I'm jumping ahead, and I'll turn it over to Solicitor Gallagher.
Thank you, President McNaney. The board did meet in executive session on May 17th to discuss matters of potential litigation. No deliberation occurred and no official action was taken at that time.
Thank you. Next on the agenda, now we're at item number 5, public comments and concerns. Do we have anybody on calling in tonight?
There is no public comment.
All right, great, thank you. Next on the agenda, item number 6, recognizing one of our police officers. So with that, I will turn it over to our Chief of Police, Chief Duffy.
Thank you, President McNaney. Unfortunately, Charles Staub could not be with us tonight for due to a family situation, a personal matter. I would like to mention, however, in his many years of service with the township, he has served as a SWAT team member. He had many years been the lead range instructor, teaching many excellent firearms classes. He's currently our fleet manager, which is a heavy administrative tasks. He takes care of the cars, works with Roger for mechanical issues, but works on all the technical issues that are now involved with our cars, cameras and computers and everything else. He is the motorcycle unit supervisor and helped us get a donation to get a second motorcycle a couple of years ago. And he's still a member of our county drug task force. He was promoted to sergeant in 2018, and it's been a great 25 years. And we look forward to some more. So thank you for recognizing him.
Thank you, Chief Duffy, and thanks to Sergeant Staub too as well for his 25 years of service to the township. Moving on, another recognition for 40 years of volunteer services to our fire department. And I believe we have some people joining us from, yes, I see some here joining us tonight. Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
Greg, did you want to start for us?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you,
Thank you.
President McNaney. Good evening, all. For those of you on the call that don't know me, my name's Greg Rosado. I serve as the Upper Gwynedd Township Fire Department's Administrative President and Deputy Fire Chief. First, I would like to thank the Upper Gwynedd Township Manager and the Board of Commissioners for taking some time this evening to honor a member of the Upper Gwynedd Township Fire Department who spent 4 decades volunteering his time to our community. Chuck joined the Upper Gwynedd Township Fire Department in 1980. Since then, Chuck has served back-to-back terms as the fire department's president in 1988 and 1989. He also served as the fire department's assistant recording secretary, the junior brigade advisor, and a representative to the 5th District Firemen's Association. 1990, Chuck also served on the Upper Gwynedd Township Planning Commission, helping review new projects within the township. Chuck has been a dedicated volunteer to the Upper Gwynedd Township community for quite some time, but due to the pandemic, we weren't able to properly recognize Chuck for his 40-year landmark. Chuck, on behalf of the officers and members of Upper Gwynedd Fire Department, I'd like to personally thank you for your dedication to the fire department and the community. We're honored to have you as such a dedicated public servant. Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
And-
Greg. Thank you, Chief Geiger. Thank you, Madam Commissioners. It's been an honor to serve Upper Gwynedd Township these 40 years. And I'm hoping my one daughter is already expressing interest in joining the department. And so we want to try to continue on the fine tradition of the service that we have been providing in West Point since 1908.
And on the behalf of the board, we thank you for your years of service, and we look forward to a family member possibly joining as well. That would be awesome.
We love
Thank
that your
you.
family's on the call as well. It's great to see all those faces. I know that when you're a volunteer firefighter, you give up a lot of time with your family. So we really appreciate that. It's so nice to see them supporting you tonight.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate the recognition tonight.
Thank
Yes,
you.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
Congratulations.
ladies.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
They're all decked out in Upper Gwynedd firefighter colors, the whole family red and black.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Awesome.
Yes, we all have Upper Gwynedd wear on tonight.
Great.
And I love that it's your daughter that's talking about.
That's
it.
right.
I love that it's
Yes,
your daughter.
that's right.
I love
That's
that.
great.
Yeah.
Thanks, Greg.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for your service.
I love happy stuff like that. Moving right along. The next item on the agenda. Oh, and thank you, Greg. I forgot to thank him and Eric for joining us too. They're already gone, but thank you guys. Next on the agenda is motion to approve a bunch of consent items, letters A through L on our agenda. And that will require a roll call vote. But first, is there a motion to approve consent items A through L?
So moved.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
We have a second. Any public comment?
No public comment.
Thank you. Any additional board comment? Hearing none. Deanna?
President McNaney,
Aye.
Vice President Hall,
Aye.
Commissioner Carter,
Aye.
Commissioner Similaro,
Aye.
Commissioner Damsker.
Aye.
The ayes so have it. Thank you. Scrolling down the list here. Hold on, got to scroll since that was a lot to approve in one vote like that. Next on the agenda is item number 9, which is a motion to ratify the authorization of the township staff to purchase audiovisual equipment from the Laro Corporation in the amount of $22,640.06. This purchase is something that was important to us to continue to be able to provide services to our residents. So hopefully after this month, when we're back, when we're back in person, we will still be able to provide services and let our residents still be a part of our public meetings if they cannot come in person to see it. It was important for all of us to keep these lines of communication and of course the transparency to the community. So with that, do we have a motion to approve the purchase of the audiovisual? I'm sorry, Sandra.
I just wanted to point out that this purchase is being made through the CoStars program. That's why
Okay.
it doesn't need to be cooperatively bid.
Okay, thank you for that. So with that, is there a motion to approve the audiovisual equipment?
So moved.
So moved.
And we have a motion and we have a second from Commissioner Carter. Is there any public comment?
No public comment.
Thank you. Any additional board comment? Commissioner Hull, did you want to say something? No? Okay, I saw you raising your hand. I thought maybe you wanted.
Sorry, I was going to second it, but it already was seconded.
All right, thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The ayes so have it. Next, I will turn it over to Vice President Hall.
Thank you. Next up, we are extending the outdoor dining. Yes, COVID is wrapping up. Don't worry, everybody. We're not saying it's not, But because we know that it is ultimately the safest to be outside as much as you can and to dine outside, we want to encourage that. And we also want to do anything possible to support our small businesses and our small restaurant owners that definitely experienced a lot of hardship through the pandemic. So if this gives them a little bit of extra business, we're thrilled to help them. So with that being said, I'd like to make a motion to approve Resolution 20-2021, extending outdoor dining.
So we have a motion to approve. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second. Any public comment?
No public comment.
Any additional board comment? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes so have it. Thank you, Commissioner Hall. Moving right along, I'll turn it over to Commissioner Damsker.
Oh, okay. Catherine doesn't, we did that already. Oh, Catherine's in between. Is
Yes,
11.
I scrolled down too far. See, I'm getting
You
used to
did.
all this scrolling with this
Yeah.
consent items that I just,
I was going to say you're skipping over Catherine.
oh, we can't skip over that because what Commissioner Carter has to say is extremely important and we need to approve this. So Catherine, I'm sorry, Commissioner Carter, please.
It's all
You're
right.
up. Thank
Hello,
you.
everyone. I have a motion to approve the proclamation recognizing May 30th to June 5th as Upper Gwynedd Township Police Week.
So we have a motion to approve this week as the May
Next week.
30th through the 5th, June 5th as Upper Gwynedd Police Week. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
We have 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Is there any public comment?
No public comment.
Any additional board comment on this? Any comment from Chief Duffy on this?
I'd just like to thank you for the proclamation. It is very much appreciated. And the recognition from the board especially. Just one quick personal note on this. If you see me in my uniform, and it's a lot easier to see in short sleeve, I wear a blue wristband as part of my uniform, a metal wristband that is a commemorative wristband for a personal friend of mine who was killed in the line of duty in a car crash, Officer Joe Honnessy, on May 18th, 2002, Plumstead Township. He was going to back up a fellow officer who was not answering his radio on a traffic stop. And unfortunately, he lost control of his patrol car and was killed in a crash. For many of us who've been on the job for a long time, as I've been, it unfortunately at some point becomes personal when you know somebody who not just risked their life, but actually gave their life in the line of duty. So our officers, thank goodness, in the history of the department have not had a line of duty death, but it is something that we keep in mind every day to keep ourselves safe and protecting the community and just be respectful of those people who serve with us. So thank you very much for the proclamation.
And thank you, Chief Duffy, and the whole police department for everything that you do to keep our community safe. So with that, we need to take a vote. So all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes so have it. Thank you, Commissioner Carter.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda, now I will turn it over to Commissioner Damsker.
Okay, well, thank you. All right, concerning public works this evening, I would like to make a motion to ratify the advertisement of the consortium bid for heating oil. And hopefully that's for the, for the winter, that we won't be using heating oil right away.
It's for the winter and for a bunch of municipalities in Montgomery County.
Oh, it's a big consortium.
And we took that over this year, Sandra. Yeah. Yeah, we took that over. So we'll be handling that. So we have a motion to ratify the advertisement. Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
We have a second. Any public comment?
No public comment.
Any additional board comment? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes so have it.
All right, so now for number 13, for the Parks and Rec, I have a motion to approve the golf adding contract with Cedarbrook Country Club for October 4th, 2021.
So we have a motion to approve this annual event. That's always a good time. brings together a lot of good people for a good day of golf. So we have a motion to approve. Do we have a second?
I'll
So
second.
moved.
We have a second. Any public comment?
No public comment.
Thank you. Any additional board comment? Commissioner Hall?
Thank you. Commissioner
Wait, I
McNeely.
have one more. I'm sorry. I have number 14.
No, I'm sorry.
No,
I think
before that.
Commissioner Hall wanted to say
Pardon me?
something, Ruth.
Oh, I apologize. Excuse
Yeah.
me.
That's
Denise.
okay. I was just going to say that people have already been asking me about this golf outing. People have been, they're chomping at the bit to go. So I'm so excited. We have enthusiasm for it. I think it's going to stick as a fall event. Get your tickets tomorrow. You can't do that, but mark it on your calendar. Mark it on your calendars. Sorry. So I just want to say that.
Right, that's all right. Mark it on your calendars. Thank you. That's it.
All right.
Excellent
So
idea.
all in favor of approving the golf outing contract? Aye. Opposed? The ayes so have it.
Okay, then I have number 14 on the agenda, which is a motion to approve the bid award for equipment rental and labor for stormwater projects to Floyd G. Hirsch, Inc. I can't hear you.
We have a motion to approve the bid award. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
We have a second. Any public comment?
No public comment.
Thank you. Any additional board comment? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes so have it.
And now I have number 15,
Correct.
which is under Parks and Rec. And that's a motion to approve the hiring of Michael Mourini as full-time Parks and Recreation laborer. Welcome.
So we have a motion to approve the hiring of him. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
We have a second. Any public comment?
No public comment.
Any additional board comment? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes so have it. Thank you, Commissioner Damsker.
You're
Now
welcome.
I'd like to turn it over to, I'm gonna make sure I didn't scroll too far, Commissioner Similaro.
Thank you. Thank you. I'd like to make a motion to approve the purchase of panel view plus performance modules in the amount of $35,000. This is for the wastewater treatment plant. So they can, they're spread throughout the plant so they can actually see the status of controls throughout the plant.
Okay, so we have a, I know it's a roll call though, but we have a motion to approve. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second. Any additional public comment?
No public comment.
Thank you. Any additional board comments? No. Deanna?
President McNaney,
Aye.
Vice President Hall,
Aye.
Commissioner Carter,
Aye.
Commissioner Similaro,
Aye.
Commissioner Damsker.
Aye.
The ayes so have it. Thank you, Deanna.
And the next motion, and actually the next two motions are great things for the township. So the first one is a motion to approve resolution 23, 2021, the Haynes Run Flood Mitigation Grant. And Isaac, I don't want to put you on the spot, but do you want to say anything about that?
No, thanks, Commissioner Similaro. I'll just mention that these two grants continue to focus on the project we're looking to do to improve the stormwater management and flood mitigation for the Haynes Run portion, particularly along the wastewater treatment plant. So we're hopeful these grants will be successful, and that'll really put us in a good position to move forward with the work, hopefully as we go further into the end of this year and into next year.
Thank you.
3 for 3 and 4 for 4, Isaac.
That's it.
So we're going for it.
Keep up the good work.
Have you ever had commissioners kind of raise the roof before for you, Isaac?
I think that might have been a first, but I like
There
it.
you go.
We're
So we
excited-
have a,
we're all excited about the grant, so.
yes, we
Absolutely.
are.
Yes.
We have a motion to approve. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second. Any public comment?
No public comment.
Thank you. Any additional board comment? Hearing none. All in favor, raise the roof. No, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The ayes so have it.
And the next motion is to approve resolution 24-2021, the Haynes Run Watershed Restoration Grant.
So we have a motion to approve that, that resolution. Do we have a second?
A second.
We have a second. Any public comment?
No public comment.
Thank you. Any additional board comment? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes so have it. Thank you, Commissioner Simulero.
Thank you, Commissioner McNally. President McNally.
Next on the agenda, item number 19, a motion to approve the May 2021 open invoices. We were all given a copy of these invoices, had an opportunity to look through them. So do we have a motion to approve them?
So moved.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second. Any public comment?
No public comment.
Thank you. Any additional board comment? Hearing none. Deanna?
President McNaney,
Aye.
Vice President Hall,
Aye.
Commissioner Carter,
Aye.
Commissioner Simularo,
Aye.
Commissioner Damsker.
Aye.
The ayes so have it. Thank you. Next on the agenda is item number 20, a motion to approve the May 2021 paid invoices. Again, we were all given a copy of these to review. So do we have a motion to approve?
So
I'll
moved.
make a motion to approve.
We have a motion to approve. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second. Any public comment?
No public comment.
Thank you. Any additional board comment? Hearing none. Deanna?
President McNaney,
Aye.
Vice President Hall,
Aye.
Commissioner Carter,
Aye.
Commissioner Simularo,
Aye.
Commissioner Damsker.
Aye.
The ayes so have it. Thank you, Deanna. A few other things. One that was added a little late and a memo sent out earlier this evening regarding this discussion regarding Pride Month. It begins in June 1st, runs the whole month, hence Pride Month. A lot of municipalities and businesses and colleges and other government buildings have opted this year to fly the Pride flag at their buildings. And it's something that Whitpain Township just approved. Montgomery County Community College does it. Merck flies one as well. And there are a host of other municipalities too, and like I said, that have chosen to fly this flag. So I thought we could have a discussion about this. So if any of you want to talk, discuss it, I think now would be a good time so we can decide what we as the township would like to, how we would like to direct Sandra with that, to fly the Pride flag during Pride Month. Would anybody like to start? Ruth?
Yeah, I at the county always does fly that flag. And I think that I think, and we just started a Human Relations Commission, and we want to be inclusive. And I think that this would show that we are being inclusive. And so I'm very much in favor of having the flag flown, and I'd be proud to have it fly in Upper Gwynedd.
Thank you, Ruth. Anybody else like to comment?
I agree with Ruth. I'm unmuted. Okay, I do agree with Ruth's position. I think it's since the county and other municipalities also fly the flag, I think, and Ruth is right, to be inclusive, I think we should also fly the flag.
Anyone else? Commissioner Carter?
I agree. I just think in terms of inclusiveness, we're saying we respect all cultures, we respect all people and diversity, then it's something that we need to show, not just in words.
Yeah.
And show our support for the community.
Thank you for that, Commissioner Carter, because I too had some notes about celebrating equality and inclusion. So they were some things that I thought as well. Commissioner Hall.
Yes, I I just wanted to share a little, remind everybody a little bit of history. June has become, it's evolved into the month when we are raising more awareness about our LGBTQ friends and family and community members and how they are still not being completely accepted by our society. And what happened on June 26, 2015 that is significant is that the US Supreme Court struck down all state bans on same-sex marriages. They legalized same-sex marriage in all 50 states, and they required states to honor out-of-state same-sex marriage licenses. So it is the perfect month to celebrate and to support all of our residents who are LGBTQ and to let them know that Upper Gwynedd is a safe place for them to live, work, and play. So I would absolutely love to fly that pride flag for the month of June.
I would just like to add too, and thank you for that, Commissioner Hall. That's great background to add to this discussion. But I'd like to also add too that this was, something that we've seen happening around, our community, the flag being flown in June, and it's something that we thought as a board, as a township, that we would like to discuss and hopefully, agree to fly it. Erica, do we have any public comment on this discussion tonight?
Yes, we do. We have Richard. I'll bring him in right now.
Okay, thank you.
Richard is in the room.
Hi, Richard. Could you unmute yourself, please? Richard, you're muted.
It's *6 to unmute.
*6, Richard? Oh, there you go. Hi, Richard. Welcome to this discussion.
Good evening, everyone. I just wanted to commend the commissioners for discussing this evening, and commend you on joining the other municipalities of Montgomery County. I know that Ambler and Upper Dublin and Harrow and Abington and Upper Moreland and Whippane will be raising the flags along with some school districts. And of course, as Commissioner McNamee mentioned, your very own Merck will be joining in flag raisings. This really does show folks that Upper Gwynedd is a welcoming community. It lets patrons know who want to patronize businesses in your municipality that it's a welcoming community. It also encourages businesses to move into Upper Gwynedd, showing that you are inclusive, as well as young entrepreneurs who may want to open up shop. So as founder of the Montgomery County LGBT Business Council, I just wanted to commend you on that. I think you're doing a wonderful thing. And I certainly hope that you will do this and join the Montgomery County community. Montgomery County Courthouse as well will be raising the flag. And most importantly, do it for the kids. There's a lot of kids out there that are shunned and bullied because they're discovering their sexuality, and it shows them that they're not alone and they are supported. So I wanted to thank you all for bringing this up for discussion.
Thank you, Richard, for your comments. We certainly appreciate you calling in this evening and sharing that important information with us. Is there anybody else that would like to chime in on this?
Commissioner McNamee, we lost Richard. I just wanted to see, I didn't hear that we got a last name for Richard or an address. Did anyone hear it or did I just miss it? Oh, he's back. Yay.
*6, Richard? Is that right? *6 to unmute?
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah. There you
Hi,
go.
Richard. It's Sandra, the township manager. I don't know that we caught your last name or address, and we want to make sure we assign that correctly in the minutes.
Oh, sure. Well, my name is Richard Buttacavoli. That's spelled B Bravo U T Tango A C A V Victor O Olivia L Lima I Igloo. And
wow. I am really glad you gave all those letters. That's very helpful.
I am a resident of Lansdale. My
great.
address is 27 Lincoln Avenue.
Thank you.
And that's Lansdale, Pennsylvania. And again, I come to you not as a resident of Lansdale, but as the founder of the Montgomery County LGBT Business Council. So we have businesses all over Montgomery County that have joined our Chamber of Commerce, if you will.
Very cool. Thank you for sharing that information with us. And for the Board of Commissioners, just as a procedural point, I heard that you all want to direct me in this matter, so it's no problem at all. On our end, as staff, we'll take care of making sure the flag flies. Starting June 1st, I assume all through till June 30th, right?
Thank you.
Yes.
Please. Thank you.
Thank you. That was a good discussion, and I'm glad that we'll be doing this. So thank you, everybody. And lastly, before we call this meeting to an end in record time, probably, is there anyone else that would like to add anything? Commissioner Hall.
What a shock. Commissioner Hall has more to say. I just wanted to remind everybody and do a shout out to Lansdale Borough, where Richard is from. They have officially reopened their Whites Road Park, their inclusive playground and pool area. This is a park that is right on the edge of Upper Gwynedd. In fact, it was Upper Gwynedd's park for a while, but it is now Lansdale Boroughs. And we like to reach across the aisle, and we like to create good relationships with our surrounding community townships. So we actually donated to this park's renovation, and we are very excited for our residents as well as all of North Penn community residents to be able to enjoy this park. We saw the plans for it, and it's just beautiful. It's inclusive, so it's really including equipment and making it a lot more accessible to community members who might have a few more challenges. So we're excited about that, as well as for all of us. So I just wanted to mention that, but that's open. Please join it. Please go and check it out. I mean, thanks.
Between the new playground, Denise, that you just mentioned, and Rebecca from our wastewater treatment plant rescuing the ducklings.
Oh, yes.
Those two items have been extremely popular on social media with lots of comments and likes. So it's all good. And, definitely the playground has been receiving a lot of positive as well. And a lot of comments, especially about the picture where you just see Rebecca's legs. It looks like it was like a Halloween decoration. And she did
Halloween decoration.
Yeah, she did rescue those little ducklings and reunited them, and it was a good thing. So I always like to end on a good note. So if there's not anything else, anything else? No? All right. So with that, meeting adjourned.
Great.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye, everybody.